Hey everybody, welcome to another Photoshop CS6 tutorial about setting up your preferences. I'm Buddy Blackford and I want to start immediately on getting through these different preferences. So this time we're in the guides, grid, and slices preferences, and we can go over this one fairly quickly. And by the way, to get to your preferences, you just come up to edit here, and then preferences is down at the bottom. So let's get into this. So guides are the lines that you can pull down from your rulers over here on the side where like my mouse is right now, and up here at the top you can pull down guides, and I made a tutorial about this. It's tutorial number 19, I think, or somewhere around there. So you can change the color of those guides, and then you can change it from lines and dashed lines. However, the dashed lines is kind of more like really closely dotted lines. So just keep it on the lines. I don't really see why you would want the dashed lines because they're so close together. It just almost looks like a line. We've got our smart guides color here. You can change those easily. Just whatever you want. Just make sure it's not. I wouldn't have it the same number or color as my guides or anything like that. And then for grid here, this changes the grid system within Photoshop, so you can pick your own color here or have a custom. Then you got your different styles, and then how many grids are in each of it. So right now it is a gray color. The next thing we got down here is for slices, like the slicing tool, which is in one of these, and pretty much it's going to just show you the line of the slice in whatever color you choose, and then whether or not it displays a number value for each slice. So that's it for this one, which is fairly simple. Let's go to plugins, and here on our plugins here, we've got only a few different preferences that we can change. You can set up an additional plugins folder if you would like, and what you do there is you just check that box, and then you come into, like, maybe if you have an external hard drive and you want to use that, a folder within that for where your other plugins are, so you can use that as well. When you change when you add the third-party plugins this way through the plugins folder, they show up within the filter menu. So it just keeps, like, it helps you keep things organized. You can what's new in here is this filters thing here, where you show all the filter gallery groups and name, and that appears within the filter menu up here. So this menu up here. I won't be able to show you unless I restart Photoshop, because you can see changes will take effect next time you start Photoshop. So just try that out for yourself if you would like. And then we've got our extension panels here. Allow extensions to connect to the internet, and load extension panels, and that's for other, like, Adobe connected things, like Adobe Cooler, which is a color scheme like extension, and I would just have these checked unless you're like really don't want to be connected to the internet too much, I guess. So just keep these like that, and then we can come down here to type, which we only have a couple things. Use smart quotes, you want to have that on, because then that basically it's one of the rules of graphic design is make sure your quotes are correct, and just use the smart quotes. The next one down here is the enable missing glyph protection, and that pretty much selects like unreadable characters so you can see what's going on. And the next one is show font names in English, and if you don't want that, then it'll show them in their Roman names. So, like, I don't know, I've never unchecked this before, so I'm not really sure what it does, but because I want to see everything in English. And then you got your text engine options here, which pretty much East Asian, Middle Eastern. I've always just kept this on East Asian, so just it's up to you which you want to have your text engine options there. So that's going to be it for this tutorial, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the next tutorial where we really won't be doing too much more of this preferences stuff and start getting into some of the cooler stuff. So I'll see you guys then. Good luck, have some fun.